How about a little football on the blue turf? We're in downtown Boise, Albertson Stadium. Colorado State out of the Mountain West, Idaho from the Sun Belt. Two teams that got really hot the second half of the season. Colorado State 7-5, Idaho finishing up 8-4. Austin Rico, one of the best pitchers, one of the best kickers in the entire country, will send this one down the near sideline. A one-hopper. Scoop up by Dietrich Clark, and he's got a lot of room. Clark to the 40, to midfield, trying to turn the corner. And Rico pushes him out of bounds, and great starting position for Colorado State right out of the gate.
Dietrich Clark is a playmaker for Colorado State. They'll try to get him some touches offensively. Great way to get him going in the return game.
After the play.
Lineup, protecting the football very well.
They'll line up in the eye, hand it off right side. Big hole off the right side. That's going to Dawkins. And he is down to the 31-yard line, a 21-yard gain for the redshirt junior out of Louisville, Kentucky.
You talk to Colorado State coaches and players, what's their favorite run? It's going to be to the open side of the formation, a lead zone. You see a couple of extra O-linemen over here to the left side of the offensive front.
Short yardage handoff. Idaho may have stopped him on fourth down. They went with Matthews, and the Vandals are celebrating. They get the fourth down stop.
141 yards rushing, 238 through the air. Linehan, little razzle-dazzle right out of the gates, but not going to work against Colorado State. A loss of 8 on the opening play as Jamal Hicks, the true freshman, makes the play.
Always around the football and is a takeaway machine. 5 interceptions on the year.
Stevens will throw, and that one is picked off at the 40-yard line. Jason Jordan with the interception. That is number 6 this season. His 14th of his career.
Watch Jordan. He's right here, number 4, and he's just going to watch the eyes of the quarterback. Stevens coming off the play-action fake, and you see him dropping right underneath that route.
So on first down, Linehan will throw. Pass is caught, and that'll be close to another first down. Kalen Hightower on the reception. He'll have 11.
Versus Deion Watson out wide.
Third down, Linehan. Looking for Cowan, incomplete. So this defense that is missing Kyle Robinson.
That needs to make a mark on this football game.
Four-man rush. Pass caught at the 30-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down after a gain of 11. Scoreless as we start the second quarter. Boy, Dawkins runs hard through that hole. Picks up 9 and a first down on second and short. Jason Jordan comes up to make the play. They had Jordan at a corner last year. Boy, he does play like a safety, though.
He does, yeah, and he's got a nose for that football, as we've already seen, obviously with the ball in the air. But already 5 tackles in this game. That's not always a good thing, of course, when your safety's making that many plays in the run game.
Quick snap. Stevens over the middle, wide open, has his man. Johnson to the end zone, touchdown. Colorado State, 52 yards.
52-yard touchdown.
The Rams have targeted Johnson on a number of occasions already in this game. It seemed like it was just a matter of time. One of the weaknesses of this Idaho Vandal defense is their secondary. And they do their best to try to keep your receivers in front of them. That time, though, Johnson able to get a step, more than a step, nearly 4 yards when that ball was completed.
Six plays, 84 yards. Wyatt Bryan with the point after. It's up and good. So the quick snap catches Idaho flat-footed.
Try to leave him in spot duty if they can, but right now the Vandals moving the football well.
On first and 10, Linehan coming near side, flag down. Pass is caught inside the 5. What a catch by Deion Watson. They'll spot it at the 2, a 36-yard pickup.
He's a mismatch.
Moving on the field is a completed pass. Holding defense, number 10. Penalties decline. First down.
And they got him listed as a tight end. He's a split end. He's wide all the time. And we mentioned the size difference didn't really even factor into it that time, running away from coverage. And Kevin Nutt, who we mentioned is the best cover man, little hand fighting halfway through the route. Great reception and nice delivery by Linehan downfield.
First and goal from the 2. Saunders, your tailback. They'll go with Isaiah off the right side. Powers his way in. Touchdown, Vandals.
So the Rams go down the field, get a big score off a passing play. The Vandals get set up with a big bomb downfield as well, and then Saunders able to power his way in there behind the block of big Jordan Rose. All 6'6", 345 pounds of them. Both offenses waking up a little bit in this ball game with some explosive plays to set up these scores.
Point after is up and good. What an answer by Idaho. Oh, excuse me, off to the right. Did not make it. 12:03 to go. But Saunders, he has carried this team in terms of the run game the last month of the regular season. But the point after, wide right, makes it a 1-point game. 3rd down and 15, play clock down to 3. Here comes Heat. They'll underhand toss it. Plenty of running room for Izzy Matthews out over the 30, but well shy of the line to make. He'll pick up 11.
It takes a couple of weeks for them to get back accustomed when they get to practice.
Thanks, Olivia. Linehan going up top. Pass is caught on the wide side. Onenwar with the reception. They'll spot it at the 28-yard line.
Tried to get the ball deep to Onenwar earlier in the first quarter and challenging Kevin Nutt. I'm not sure he didn't hurt his ankle. It looked like he stepped on his own foot as he was kind of turning to make a play on that ball.
1st down and 10. Linehan and the Vandal offense. They'll go on the ground. Big hole for Isaiah Saunders. He will take it to the house. 26 yards.
Nice blocking up front. You can see Colorado State. They were slanting down inside with their defensive front. And Buck Cowan, who we mentioned a little bit earlier in this game in his tight end position, gave up a sack in pass protection, but that time with a nice block to spring Isaiah Saunders. And the Vandals on back-to-back possessions, explosive plays in the passing game, setting up these touchdown runs, and Saunders was nearly untouched on that run.
This point after is up and good, and Idaho has the lead. Their first bowl game since 2009, only the 3rd appearance in a bowl game in school history.
Fired up for the Vandal defense.
3rd down and 7. Stevens 5 out of 10 through the air. Will throw it again. The slant hits his target, Michael Gallup. Just his 2nd catch of the evening.
Their pressure packages, they're showing pressure again here.
They'll bring some heat. Stevens high with the throw.
That time trying to get it to Danny Wosu. And once again, Tony Lashley, as we mentioned, from his linebacker spot, blitzing.
2nd and block shot, still on the Vandals list. Looks like he could play some hoop in his day as well. Another strike at the 40-yard line. They'll say that ball is complete. An 11-yard pickup. That goes to Buck Cowan. All right, thanks, Adnan. We'll see you in about 2 minutes and 12 seconds off this game clock. But a 4th down coming up for Idaho. Offense on the field. Linehan. Slant over the middle. Pass is caught. Guess who? Deion Watson again. Picks up 9. Move the chains.
And nice protection inside because Colorado State brought pressure. He gets underneath Tyree Simmons, who allows him the inside release. Watch this one. Obviously, you can still pick up a first down. They have a strong side and a quick side. The strong side's up here. They like to run behind those big bodies.
Saunders the running back, but they'll move the pocket. Linehan across the middle, pass caught, touchdown, Idaho. Jacob Sannon, 6 yards away, his first touchdown grab of the year.
Three straight offensive drives by the Vandal offense. You see there, looked like Justin Sweet either got tripped up or slipped down in coverage, Sannon by himself. You can see players there slipping on the painted portions of the turf there in the end zone.
Point after is up and good. 20-7. Idaho, 3-3 and outs to start the game. Well, to finish the half, it's been 3 straight touchdowns, and they lead it 20-7.
After getting knocked around early in this game, he was able to manage the pocket a little bit better, stay alive, and get the ball downfield.
He'll come out throwing here. Hightower breaks a couple of tackles across the midfield stripe. Colorado comes back to make the play, but a 13-yard pickup for the Vandals.
Very cautiously, tentatively coming up in coverage, gets beat underneath.
Linehan slips. Pass is caught. See where they spot it near the 25. Jacob Sannon, who already has a touchdown reception tonight. They'll spot it at the 24, a 27-yard pickup.
That's up against Jamal Hicks, true freshman and safety. And Linehan does a good job of keeping his footing, and you can see there's Sannon after he makes the catch, slipping a little bit on this blue turf on the road on their way to bowl eligibility.
Third down. Linehan. Nice grab, and that'll be a first down. Freisinger reaches out across the 19. They'll spot it at the 18. Move the chains.
One of their favorite targets on third downs and in red zone passing downs.
Play clock at 1. Boy, Linehan sees some room to run. Makes a man miss. Touchdown!
We've seen it all game long with Matt Linehan. Now, early on, he got popped a couple of times. 2 sacks, pressured on a number of occasions. But you see the divide after the twist all day long. Nice protection, nowhere to go with the football. Cowan gets bumped, knocked down in the end zone, and Linehan just says, I might as well tuck it and run it. And the Vandals in the end zone yet again. 4 straight drives. But Colorado State just can't come up with a stop.
Point after's up and good. And Idaho has scored 27 unanswered points. Not from me, I promise you that. Play clock down to 1, but the snap was off just in time, and the pass is caught. Robert Ruiz makes the grab, gain of 14.
Playing there near the line of scrimmage, but they're flying around. Paul Petrino said it coming out of half.
Over the middle. Incomplete on third down and 5. Trying to hit Ruiz. Ed Hall was just in the right spot. So first down and 5 for Idaho. Oh, wide open. Deion Watson with another catch. He's to the 20, to the 10, give him 6. 74 yards.
Once again, it hadn't been the issue the whole game, so you don't want to make it about the turf or the slipping. But Deion Watson using that big body, physical off the line of scrimmage. That's why he's all alone, because you end up slipping down in coverage. We've seen it a couple of different times. Linehan does a good job of putting the ball on him. Sometimes you see quarterbacks with wide open receivers. They don't always drop it in there. Of course, afterwards, it looks like they got Watson for spiking that football as he got into the end zone.
Point after is up and good. And the Vandals are rolling. How about Watson? 5 catches, 140 yards, and a touchdown. Boy, that's what you're just talking about. Boy, they are really struggling to get it going offensively in every facet. On 3rd down, Stevens near side, and Dawkins slips and couldn't get back up in time.
And halfway get decent field position for an offense that is having a difficult time moving the football.
Linehan going to the outside. Missed tackle again. Nice catch and run. Pickup of 20 yards, and Loyola will have the first down.
And Jordan Vade, number 11. This is the second time now where he's playing with cushion and he's coming up to make a play. The Vandals, they spread the football around a bit and have been able to convert and pick up first downs, even on 4th down attempts.
Linehan, he'll be hit and dropped back at the 32, a loss of a yard. That'll go as a sack. Thompson and Colorito will get credit for the Rams sack, and here comes the Vandals punt team for the first time in a while.
Good job in coverage, and they did a good job of recognizing where Buck Cowan was. He blocked for a moment, then tried to leak out from his tight end spot, nowhere to go. Pocket collapsed around Linehan. That's more reminiscent of the early offensive possessions that Idaho had, where Colorado State was able to get home with their pass rush.
Austin Rico punts it away. Good kick. That'll send Robert Ruiz back, and he can't handle it. And guess who has the football? The Vandals will have a short field inside the 15-yard line. Hightower comes up with a football.
Nothing about turf or slippage or anything on that. You're looking at the coverage. Ruiz tries to take a peek at the last second. That ball squeaks out.
Make that Trotter comes up with it. So now you're looking at 3rd down and a dozen. Linehan on 3rd down. It's 4 out of 7 tonight. A couple of first downs and a touchdown. Here comes some heat over the middle. Pass is caught to the 5. Touchdown. Jacob Sannon, his 2nd of the night.
It's a little banged up afterwards, but worth the effort right here. Takes a shot from Schlager as he goes into the end zone. Does a great job of hanging on to that football all the way. Takes a helmet right to the hip. Linehan did a good job of delivering that football under pressure. Josh Watson was able to get in there late. But Sannon once again over the middle. We've seen it on a number of occasions in this game. Able to take advantage of the Rams defense over the middle.
Point after. Up and good. Make that 41 straight. Ruiz with the fumbled punt. Set this one up. Idaho cruising.
after a while, you have to start wondering what's going through your head.
Probably asking a lot of that at Duke's Grayson Allen right now, the basketball player, having some issues. Deep throw, pass caught. That one goes to Olabisi Johnson, who had a big catch earlier in the first half. That one is all the way down to the 44-yard line, a 47-yard pickup.
The last one was a post from the right side of the formation, this time from the left side. Same coverage, same guy, DJ Hampton. Slightly different result. Last one ended up in the end zone. That time, just a huge gain for Colorado State. See if it ignites that Rams sideline.
Here's Stevens. Another throw to Johnson, and he holds on at the 20-yard line. Gain of 24. So from the 12, it's second and goal. Boy, Stevens hit as he lets it go, and there's your touchdown. Michael Gallup makes the grab in the end zone, and Colorado State is finally on the board.
It's been a very quiet night for Michael Gallup. Able to finally get into the end zone. Nick Stevens pays a pretty high price for that touchdown. Lupe Manu once again, another pressure. He levels the passer for the Colorado State Rams, and Nick Stevens.
Going after is up and good, and that snaps a 41-point stretch for Idaho and makes it a 41-14 game. But you know deep down he came to Idaho to coach in the FBS. There's the handoff to Duckworth. Duckworth to the 20, stays on his feet to the 10 and falls down at the 5-yard line. Picks up 42 yards.
You see the Vandals kind of plugging away in this drive, keeping the ball on the ground. You see Josh Lovingood playing on a bad ankle. Jamal Hicks coming over from his safety position. Broken tackles. You see that right there. You don't even leave your feet. Don't wrap up. Duckworth picking up another 7-8 yards at the end of that run.
First and goal from the 5. Big hole right up the middle, 5 yards away. Duckworth will skate his way into the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Idaho.
Right behind a couple of nice blocks. His center Stephen Matlock and tackle Calvin White, number 63 and 61 up front for Idaho. They really started to assert themselves in this game. Noah Johnson is a true freshman for the Vandals. Another newcomer of the year in the Sun Belt Conference. See what they like and the size that they have up front in their offensive line as well.
Everybody slipping, even Rico with the point after as he hits the blue turf. Tell you what, it has just been a impressive showing by the Vandals. 48 on the big board now. On 14 carries.
Started the game strong. A couple of nice runs. Stevens
up top, wide open. Olabisi Johnson will take it to the end zone. 73 yards. There are no flags. His second touchdown grab of the night. How about 4 catches for 195 yards?
Nothing magical about this one. Watch Johnson. He's just going to run a go route. Not ready. You see there, looking in the backfield, DJ Hampton. He's been on Johnson all game long. And every big pass that Colorado State has hit has been against DJ Hampton for the Vandals.
I'd say it's been a nice night for Olabisi. A couple of TDs, 195, but hadn't been enough per student athlete. That's a huge sum of money. Linehan. What a catch! No way! Jordan Freisinger, one-handed catch. Flag comes out. Touchdown, Idaho.
Pass interference. Defense. Number 17. Penalties decline. Result of the play. Touchdown.
Unbelievable.
Start cutting up this highlight. This is a top tenner right here. Look at this ball from Linehan. Working against Shun Johnson. And Freisinger just stays with it all the way. Rocking the hoodie sweatshirt underneath the pads there. Great focus. Just reaches around the defender and corrals this pass with one hand.
He has been a big play guy down the stretch. Has a touchdown of 71 yards this year, 78 yards this year. Wasn't much until about the midway point of the season. Point after is up and good. Linehan now. Talk about some numbers. 21 to 31, 381, 4 touchdowns.
Hard to stay up when there's just no grip sometimes, especially along the sidelines where no cleats are really breaking them up.
Over the middle. Gallup bobbles it but holds on. Breaks a tackle. And he will take it to the end zone. 60-yard pickup. And 6. Man, what's going on down there? Goodness gracious. Back and forth we go.
Just taking shots, one after the other. And this is what most anticipated. I know we certainly did coming into this game from the Colorado State offense, getting that ball to Michael Gallup. And he shows the type of playmaker that he can be. Strong hands, really strong lower body, a guy that can stay on his feet and run through tackles after the catch. Hasn't been able to showcase it much here tonight.
Albertson Stadium on the blue turf. Colorado State's found some offense here in the second half. Only one touchdown in the first half, and they'll try the onside kick here. Now, they had a couple of these work, and this one will be, there's a flag down, but Idaho will have the football. It was battered around and finally fallen on.
The type of game that he's had.
You can tell by Tracy Jones, a referee, you can tell by the tone of his voice, he was a little perturbed by that play. And here is your last laugh. Isaiah Saunders from 12 yards out, his third rushing touchdown of the night.
They ran it right at Josh Watson. Right behind big Noah Johnson. Jordan Rose over there in his tight tackle position. Saunders is running right through the tackles of Jamal Hicks. He ends up in the end zone yet again. Big night for the ball carrier in the Idaho Vandal offensive backfield.
Idaho just broke the bowl record for total yards with 588. And the point after is no good. Second one that's been missed tonight, but it's also a new bowl record for combined total points, 89. But Isaiah Saunders having a game to remember. 140 yards on the ground and 3 touchdowns.
Why don't you just say that it's their own personal decision?
Right.
I think it's safe. I also think it's selfish. I don't know that there's negative connotations. There are times to be selfish. But people take an exception to that description. I don't know how else to describe it. It's a selfish decision. I don't know that it's bad. It's certainly not good for their teams. I know that. LSU, I think they're a better football team with Leonard Fournette's at the
Personal
line.
foul. Roughing the passer. Defense, number 97. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
So if you're a second, third round guy, a fringe guy, and you have that same injury, you might not even get drafted after that. So who is it that really is at risk at that point? Is it just the top end guys, or is it those guys that could afford to look really good in the combine? I'm just I have an opinion on the commentary more so than I do the decision.
Here's a nice grab in the end zone by Michael Gallup, who from 3 yards away beats Desmond Banks. And Gallup using that size to pick this one out of the air.
Give him a chance to make a play. We've seen this work on the other side. We get these contested throws. There's some contact prior to the ball arriving right off the line of scrimmage. We've seen Deion Watson get a big ball down the field because of contact and the defender going down at the line of scrimmage, and that time Gallup the beneficiary.
So 5:29 on the clock. Nick Stevens now has 5 touchdown passes.
In the screen game, try to jumpstart the offense, especially on this slick turf. Hard for defensive linemen to redirect and get downfield underneath some of those screens.
They'll go with Dawkins, and he'll have it out to the 30, but a flag comes in.
It's going to be a face mask.
Personal foul, face mask, defense, number 3, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
But another really talented defender for the Vandals.
Stevens, and that one is picked off back at the 20-yard line. DJ Hampton, the senior out of Atlanta, Georgia, with his 2nd pick of the year.
DJ Hampton's had a tough night at times in coverage. Olabisi Johnson getting past him on a number of occasions, but this time ball underthrown. Hampton looked like he lost track of where it was initially, turned back and was able to backtrack and come up with that interception. Jobs like that, opportunities come open. Next thing you know, that name starts popping up for other jobs.
Stevens over the middle, and another catch by Johnson, but trying to maintain your footing on the blue turf tonight. Here goes Dawkins. He is down to the 5, stays on his feet, touchdown. Nice run by Dawkins. He'll get it into the end zone from 22 yards away with 1:07 on the clock.
Well, here late, Colorado State demonstrating kind of what was anticipated. Michael Gallup, the physical run after catch, and then Dalen Dawkins threw a huge hole, but it was yards after contact that was what was concerning the Vandals defense. They were worried that maybe tackling would be an issue. Hadn't played a game in a couple of weeks. You get rusty versus teams that are committed to the run. Never really got going on the ground today for Colorado State. But Dawkins finally able to get in the end zone himself. And that interception early. 7 tackles on the day, coming up in run support. It's playing a big role in what has built up to be a resounding victory for Idaho.
Well, the point after is up and good and makes it a 61-42 contest. Just 67 seconds remaining. And that's his calling, and that's what he wants to be. He doesn't want to go back and be an OC. So what does he do? You know, I mean, there's so many questions that he's going to deal with. But after the onside kick recovery, Stevens will continue to throw it in. As Johnson again, who is dancing around on the slick surface, staying on his feet. And he'll be tackled out of bounds around the 15-yard line. That's 39 more yards.
With the ball in the air.
I would say easy touchdown, but nothing's easy on this slick surface. Izzy Matthews falls, and boy, it looks like he hurt his left arm on that one. He'll take the touchdown, and He's already bloodied. But boy,
it's almost, it's getting to the point where it's almost unsafe.
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen it, you wouldn't think it to look at it. And I don't know what you do about it, but, here's Izzy Matthews, untouched. This is a walk-in touchdown. And he's just trying to stop and can't.
Goodness.
We've already seen, Isaiah Saunders, same type of scenario, opposite end zone. A couple different instances where guys are going out of bounds. The playing surface is suspect.
Stevens trying to go for 2 here. Will throw to the end zone, and that one is caught by Olabisi Johnson, who is having a game for the ages. And it makes it an 11-point game. So you're back to a 2-possession game with 29 seconds left.
Repeated onside kicks, goes for 2 each time, and ends up stealing a victory. I don't know if there's enough room left in this game for that to happen here.
Boy, off the slick turf, you never know what's going to happen, but that one was scooped up and recovered by Deion Watson. 61-50, the final score. Over 1,200 yards of offense. 111 points. For Matt Stinchcomb, Olivia Harlan, I'm Dave Neal saying so long from Boise, Idaho. Sports Center is next. So long, everybody.